Welcome to Class Notes. Tonight we're looking at the void element and decision making around it. Hi, I'm Mark White, owner of Discovery Martial Arts. Tonight, we're looking at the void element, but also putting in a decision-making drill for people to work on to be able to get out of void into a different element, either earth, water, fire, wind. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you get a chance before, can you actually, subscribe, like, do all that fun stuff that YouTube people love us when you do that, and enjoy the video. He's going to yell out, Earth, and then he's going to come grab me. Okay. And I'm going to respond. All right. So we have 5 elements: earth, water, wind, and fire. This one falls away. So void's kind of just here, just letting, just being. All right. Not really overly emotional, not really anticipating, just kind of being. Think of it that way to start. So we're going to practice, and sooner or later we're going to add in all the elements. All right. So basically, what he would say would be my response. Going to turn into my response. I'm going to give you a response to go with each one of the elements. But just to start, just so we kind of get warmed up on this, he's going to go in there. He's going to go earth. And as he comes in, I'm going to turn and I'm going to push this arm down. All right. So slowly he comes in, down, and hit right here for right now. Once we get through this, we'll actually take the person down each time and have some fun with them. But for right now, we're just going to start this so you get a gist of what I'm trying to lean to. Does that make sense? All right. Go. Gathering and crashing back in. So we're going to stay to the same side, but my reaction is going to be different. So he now is going to be here. He's going to go water, and I'm going, whoa, and then come back in. Okay? So he's going to hear water. Boom. Push him away. That's it. So I'm kind of moving, gathering my energy, and then coming back in on the side of his head. Does that make sense? So now we're going to practice that just a couple minutes. But invariably, we're going to get to a point. But I'm just going to be here, kind of void, just here. Not really thinking, not trying to play anything. And he's going to holler out an element. Earth. Okay. And I'm going to react in that element. Okay. Now we're going to go a little bit slower if you start to do this. But he's going to, and based on what he says, I'm going to either earth or water. Okay. Makes sense? All right. Just really look at all 4 of them in a minute. All right. But the point of this drill is to be able to get you just to be here. Not only just respond to the right element, but just to be here. Because if you're here going, okay, he did water 3 times, so he's obviously going to be doing earth this time, and he doesn't, then I've kind of really, it could be, we know the same punch, but if it happens to be a different punch, that may not be the right reaction. I could be able to respond appropriately, emotionally and physically. And so I need to be here just basically waiting. What's he going to do? What's he going to say? And then we said, oh, okay. And it's a way to listen to him and listen to their body and listen to their movement and then adjust my movement appropriately. Okay? So it's a higher level skill, but it's a way we can kind of hide it and start to learn it in this drill. Does that make sense? Yes. All right, let's go. Okay. I'm just going to change my angle and shoot right in. Okay? So I'm not doing this. Slow, please. I'm not doing that. That's going to hurt me. I am stepping slow. I'm stepping over here and just coming right in. So if we were on this line, if you can imagine that punch coming right down that line to my face, I'm not going in on this line. This will hurt me. I'm going to step, freeze, and come this way. So it's very close to the same way that the water was. So if we did the water one again, I'm out and I shoot back kind of across him. I'm just going to get there faster by going with that little cheat step, kind of give me the outside and give me that angle. Does that make sense? I'll show it to you one more time. So in water, he punched down this line, I went over here. And then I went back. So if he's coming this way, I'm kind of cross-cutting him this way. In fire, I'm just going to step off to the side, and I'm just going to go on that line. I'm taking the whole gathering aspect out and just coming back in. The line's a good thing that we can use too, because if this was coming in for earth, I'm turning parallel, pushing down. Water, so I'm kind of shooting off at a 45, and then coming back in, set gathering, crashing. Fire is just go. Just go. All right? And you don't even have to worry about going too soon at a time. The second they say fire, you go. All right? Because they're going to be in on something. So even if he did, go slow, if he did fire and then delayed his punch a little bit, fire. Look, it's still fine by me. All right? That is the essence of fire. You're always on, always ready to go. The second you see the opening, boom. Okay? So add that in. Now remember, you got to be in kind of this void place to be able to hear what he has going to say to you. Right? Slow it down another notch. Listen, like, earth, okay. Water, okay. Water, fire, okay, fire. Okay? Practice the fire one just by itself for sometimes, just so you get used to the movement. If you want to add that in as the third option. Again, if you want to say we're just working on one, fine. If you want to work on just a couple of them, fine. I'm okay with that. The point is for tonight is to be able to have you be here and then hear a trigger to make you then react, to bring you out of that state. Make sense? All right, good. To walk the jack one of two ways. I could go around and go to sleep. You can kind of see that my energy kind of goes around and then goes this way. I'm going to come around and it goes. The other way I could do it was just go this way. I'm just going to have my energy just right down. I'm not going to have that turn. So if we kind of take that into what we were doing before with like the water, where I'm kind of going back before I go forward on that line, which is the equivalent of me going around and coming to her. I'm going to do the where she comes in and I just go that way. So see what this foot is doing? This foot is coming out here, changing my direction and having me come through this way. My hands are going to come right straight up so I can have something in cover, right? Because I don't want to go slow. I don't want to do this. I'm going to run right into it. I just want to get a different angle to the attack. So as this foot comes out, my hands come up and I come right through. This is kind of reminiscent of what we call Jumanji, no Kawai. Okay? So it's really kind of almost like a moving. Note, I'm not doing what I call like short water, where I'm not going and then coming back in. Notice how my weight went back and forth. I'm literally just changing and coming through. My hands are coming straight up, but my body's moving. And it gives me ability. Make sense? Okay. Keep going. So last one we have is wind. All right. So he's going to yell out wind, wind. Oh. Wind is circular. All right. So if we've been looking at this line all night, this earth has been going parallel and down. This water has been going out and back. This fire has just been going. Wind is around. I'm almost in this, a little half circle, like I'm just going to try to get right next to it. From here we can see I got his arm, I got stuff I can do, I have his head. I have all fun stuff that I can do from here. It's a decent position. I can come back in and work. So, wind. Oh. Just going to kind of do 180 circles to the outside of that line. Just be right here right now. It's perfectly fine. You can do all the fun stuff later on. Okay? All right, so practice wind. Give it a shot, and then as you feel more comfortable, I'll give you a couple minutes. We'll see if we can start incorporating one or two different ones in there. Okay, because the point of this drill is to be able just to be here. Void, just here. Oh, that's what I need to do. Oh, that's what I need. Oh, that's what I need to do. Oh, that's what I need to do. Got it. Okay, so it's being able to kind of keep yourself together while your nerves are starting to ramp up, which they are, because you don't know. You know they're punching you in the face. You just don't know what you're doing yet. Okay, go. And picking your arms straight up in relationship to you. All right. So go super slow. Say we're doing earth. She comes in my arms. You see how my arms took this massive travel to come get her, and my body went kind of behind, and my arms and my body were not working together. I'm just gonna pick my arms straight up. She says, pick my arms straight up, and I come straight down. Right, so it's all right here. There's no energy being thrown out to here and having to come back. She does earth, I just go and straight down. Okay. Same thing now with water. I'm not going to get over here. I'm going to pick my arms straight up in relationship to me. Sure. As I step back, and then as I come forward, they're right there. All right, but I'm not trying to do anything different with my arms. I'm literally just picking them straight up to cover myself. My angle of my body is changing the relationship. That's it. Same thing with fire. Go slow. Hands come up. I come right through, but they're coming up straight in relationship to me. Same thing with wind. Except I'm going to change it just slightly. It looks like, go slow. It looks like two things happen. One, so my arms would totally not in relation to my body. Slow. Ah. I picked them up in relation to me. Once this came here, I just extended this one this way. I said, this way. Could I? Yes. But this one got caught. Ah. Okay. This one just happened to do. Oh. That makes sense. So I'm not having my arms do anything different. I'm not trying to catch her. I'm just getting to the position with the element, picking my arms up, and that's determining what's going on. Does that make sense? But pick them up and use them in relationship to you. Get it? All right, go up. We're in void, we're kind of there, and then the trigger happens and we move in the right accordance to the element that they've set. Okay, but now we could also flip it a little bit. We're just gonna do this last 15 minutes just to get a preview of the next class. So say we're here, we're grappling, all right? And we're both kind of, pushing into each other and stuff like that, right? So I'm kind of being fire, he's being fired, but we're holding each other off. All right, I can either try to go more fire, I can try to go water. All right, I can try to go earth, I can try to go wind. I can try to do all those to kind of offset kind of that fiery aspect he's giving me at the same time. Or I can just go void and then go fire. Or then go water, then go earth, or do anything like that. So I can use void to disrupt his balance. All right, and that's my goal. So for this, we're just gonna kind of lock horns a little bit, just gonna kind of push. And instead of actually trying to work from here, we're just gonna go back and void and see the effect on them. Notice you have to take a step. It's a great position. Now I can do whatever I want to. Does that make sense? All right. Again, just a couple minutes. It's got a preview of upcoming class. So not starting from void, but actually using void to transition to something else. We have a rock band that actually records up there. So every once in a while, they kind of chime on in. So we're just going to push, kind of push. It doesn't have to be crazy hard. And then from here, I'm going to go back to end void. See what happens. Now, if you feel like you're good, now pick another element. Earth. Down. Or around. Or water. Or fire. Does that make sense? Couple minutes. Give it a try. All right, go.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, check out the one we did on elemental striking drills. Thank you again and see you on the mat.